Hi and welcome back to the channel. Today I am having a look at the OneOdio A70 Bluetooth and wired headphones. Mainly because I broke my A71s yesterday. So I have had to order a new set and I decided to get the Bluetooth version instead. I got the A71 headphones back in April 2020, and it was one of the first videos that I did, and I watched it again recently and it was terrible. So hopefully this one will be a bit better, because I didn't really have much equipment back then, so the whole thing was done with my phone. There's a second part of the video will be an unboxing and showing you what you get, because like I said, it is slightly different from my A71 apart from just being Bluetooth. You do get different things with this. So it has now a jack lock system, which means that the 3.5mm jack actually locks in. So you put it in and then turn it clockwise and it'll lock in, which is quite a good. So there's no accidental way that can get pulled out. I have tested it with Bluetooth and it was an absolute doddle to pair. And it was nearly fully charged. I put it on with USB and it was charged within about 5 minutes. And it is supposed to last about 72 hours. I'm not sure it will last at 72 hours, but I'll never know because I'm not going to use it that much. But at least it's there if I decide just to want to listen to music rather than actually working. So yeah, so there's other things that you can do with this. You can share music between two people as well, which is quite good. Like I said, you've got wired and wireless, and it is designed for DJs because it has the actual pad part of the headphones flip 90 degrees so that you can actually just listen to one side. And they fold up as well, and it has extra bass. And I mean, for the money, they are brilliant. Like I said, the ones that I've had since 2020 have been absolutely brilliant, and they were fine. I just stupidly broke them. It wasn't any fault of the headphones; they didn't wear out, or it wasn't a fault or anything. I just broke the whole right side off because I had stupidly done something that I shouldn't have done. Fusion A70 is a totally adaptive-free cable with 6.3mm and 3.5mm jack. So obviously I used the 6.35mm jacks in the back of my synths, and the 3.5mm goes into the back of my Mac. So they are designed for DJ studio monitoring and mixing, and they have ear cups that are swivel 90 degrees, adding more comfort while you mix your songs. So they're not just for DJs, obviously, anybody can use them. And like I said, this photo shows the kind of new locking system. So there's a couple of little pins there, and you push it in and turn it, and it'll lock in, which is quite a good idea. And I don't think I've ever seen that on any other. Certainly the A71s didn't have that. You just pushed it in and that was it. So like I said, they're claiming 72 hours playtime, but like I said, I will never know. And like I said, they do look. I almost got the chrome and brown leather ones, but I thought, nah, if I ever need any spare parts, I'm going to keep my old ones, and at least they match because they're exactly the same all black ones that I've got this time as well. But they do look good in brown and leather, I have to say. So like I said, you've got about 30mm roughly of adjustment and the swivel, and they are, like I said, they are really padded and very comfortable, and obviously completely cover your ear. It's just kind of what you want. So they've got this SharePort technology. So I'm not entirely actually sure how it works, but they're obviously wired up, so they must be connected by Bluetooth, and they've wired them together. I think it doesn't really kind of say. So there's the color. So I've got, let's say, the black one with the red stitching, and that at the moment on Amazon was £34. The chrome one is about £6 here. It's about 40. For some reason, the red one is 42, and I think the rest of these are about 40 as well. So the black one is the cheapest, and for some reason the black and red one is the dearest, but hey ho. And what you get in the package is wireless headphones, a pouch for all the bits and pieces. You get 3.5mm audio cable with inline mic, and like I said, you get a dual duty cable and the USB charging cable and a user guide, which is actually quite readable for a change. So you can see I have ordered this on the 26th of April, and like I said, that is the black ones with the kind of chrome highlights, as it were, on these little buttons. And if you have a look on the store, you can actually see that they are £51. So Amazon is not far off it. They're saying 50, so you are actually getting 32% off. The unboxing comes next, and I just kind of go over and show you what you're actually getting in the box, because it doesn't really show you all the different cables and what have you on the website. So like I said, I will see you in part 2. So this is the unboxing part of the A70 Fusion video. So as you can see, they are very similar looking to my old A71s, as you can see from what is left of them. So yes, like I said, these are completely gone, and I managed to break off the whole right part of the headphones. But yeah, like I said, they are pretty much identical. I've got the same black colour. So I will read you the spec first. So yeah, so the driver size is 40mm. Battery capacity is 650 milliamps, which is really decent. And the frequency response is 20 Hz to 40 kHz. We've got dual duty cable, so that's 6.35mm and 3.5mm. And then you've got a 3.5mm audio cable with inline mic. You've got the US charging cable, you've got user guide, and you've got a pouch. So anyway, so let's have a look and see what we are getting in the box. So first thing is a packet of all the cables. So just move that out of the way. So we'll see, and it's all black this time. So my previous ones were black and red. Right, so that is your main cable. So there's your 6.35mm and your 3.5mm. This is really handy for somebody like me who obviously uses synths a lot. So that goes into the back of the synth, and then that, if I want to, this goes into the back of my Mac. So what I normally do, instead of having to keep swapping them around, I actually use one of these, which is a jack for the 6.35 or 1/4 inch, as we tend to call it. So that goes in there, and then I can just leave this in the headphones, and that's what I tend to use, and this goes into the back of my Mac. So if you are in this kind of situation, that is quite a good thing to buy, because it's dead cheap, and it saves you having to keep pulling out and putting in different jacks when you're swapping over from headphones to Mac. That is the main cable that you would use for wired, and then you've got your little mic cable. So you've got 3.5, and then there's a little mic control there, and then there's the USB charging cable, which is micro USB and not USB-C. So we will have a look at the headphones. You get the pouch, which is quite handy for keeping all the other stuff in that you don't use. So yeah, so these are the headphones, and like I said, as you can see, they are pretty much identical to the A71s. Like I said, the only difference is that they have some controls on here for the Bluetooth. Other than that, you've got your 2 jacks, you've got your 6.35 and your 3.5. There is a new addition to these headphones that was not on my previous ones, is that you can actually lock these in. So if I put this in and then turn it some way or other, yeah. So I turn it, and then that is it locked in, so you can't accidentally pull them out, which is quite cool, because if you were DJing or whatever, you could accidentally pull those out, because that would normally be going into the decks or whatever, or the amp. So yeah, so that is quite cool. So you just kind of turn it, and it's got little you can see that it's got kind of little locking pins at the side. So that's quite a cool idea, because like I said, that's the one that's going to stay in the headphones as far as I'm using it, because like I said, I generally always use it wired when I'm working. I don't really use Bluetooth when I am actually editing or creating music. And as they are kind of DJ ones, you can flip them 90 degrees, open like that, and then they adjust. So I was kind of round about, I think, about 4 notches or something. So yeah, and that is them. And like I said, you've got the kind of red stitching. So like I said, they haven't really changed it at all. I mean, these are 3 years old, so they haven't changed the design at all. And like I said, it is all kind of plastic. There's not really any much metal. I mean, That's probably about the only bit metal that's in it. And they go out, what's that, about 30 mil, about 3 centimetres they kind of adjust. And like I said, I'm normally about kind of halfway somewhere or something like that. So yeah, and like I said, they really are comfortable. They're really well padded. And I wear these for hours at a time, editing videos, creating music, whatever it is. And they are really comfortable. So hopefully these will last as long as the A71s, because like I said, that's been 3 years since I've had them. So you can see what happened. I managed to break off that that connection. So yeah, very, very clever. I might keep them just in case I need to, if I lose something off these or whatever. So yeah, so that is kind of an update on these headphones. And like I said, I have recommended them to I don't know how many people. They are brilliant for the money, and I paid £33, which is I'm not sure, 35 euros, or maybe around about $40. So yeah, so I will leave some links in the description for Amazon and the OneOdio website so that you can get a bit more info if you wanted to. But like I said, for the money, they are ridiculously good, and they sound brilliant. And certainly they are great for what I do, which is obviously creating music using either Logic or synths, and then editing in DaVinci Resolve. So yeah, so that is it for the Fusion A70 video. And as usual, if you are enjoying these videos, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. So anyway, so thanks for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye for now.